Someone's here. I got to go. Bye. This is for real. Shoot, not Israel. No, it's for real. I didn't say it's for Israel. I said, is it real? Is he real? You ever have that problem with people? It's here. You ever have the problem with people you don't know what they're saying and you always have to ask them what they're saying? And it's typically people who mumble. It's typically people who stutter, right? Not even kidding. The other day we were out with my mom. She's not Italian at all. She's like me. You know, when we get frustrated, we start talking in Italian because my normal voice is just like this. You know, I'm a normal guy, blah, blah, blah. When I start getting upset, you know, things start getting a little bit, put it back. I start raising my voice a little bit. Everybody always said to you Italian, you know, I got a lot of hair on my chest. Put the thing back now. Over there. Over there. Put the fucking thing back. God damn it. You know, my wife's always like, what the hell is he doing? He's fucking just screaming, man, you know. Life is fucked up, isn't it? So many comics talk about it. You go to the grocery store, you got to do your own shit now, which I'm pretty used to. You know, the aisles where you got to scan your own shit. Used to it. I got all the codes down at my store. But I've just learned one thing that really works well, and it's all about communication. You just have to communicate. So if you see the lady there and the lights are coming on, don't hesitate. This is like double. This is double Chicago. This is double CTA. This is double. Say something. See something. Say something is beyond under the radar. This is say something. Yell something. Especially if there's like 16 of those things, and they're all like surrounding like the same area. You know what I mean? You got like 12 of them in like a really small vicinity. Every light is going off in these things because you can never, ever, ever have like a clear run. I do. I have clear runs. I don't want to say I don't have clear runs. But they got to check you for 21s. Okay, 21s are the license. They got to check if you're of age to buy liquor. You know, but they know me already. So I go there, they see me coming in, they type the code in remote. They're like, oh, there he is. So I like that. I like that. But other places they don't know. And if it gets busy, and then sometimes, you know, they jam up. You know, you pull the bag before you're supposed to, but now you got to know there's a little light. The light goes on. I'm not saying there's not loopholes in the system. And I'm also not saying I have not left the store with a couple of things. I have. I've left with a couple of things on accident. But there were a couple of things. At one time in particular, when I was at Target, we got a couple free milks because there's Starbucks and Target. So important now. So important to have Starbucks and Target. Okay. It kind of does assist my addiction to caffeine and uppers and stimulants in general. I'm an ADD guy. So what I'm saying is when I go to Target now, not only am I worried about, I'm probably going to buy too much shit because I am. And then I walk around the aisle in Target and I go through all of the kids aisles. I go through all the kids aisles, like toy aisles. And I look for the yellow clearance. Like it's like a razor. Like when I go through, you know, aisle here, aisle there. And if I see yellow, I look at it. Because all the yellow stuff's clearance and on sale. So you got to start getting Christmas shit now. What is it? August? You got to get Christmas shit now because when Christmas comes, you can bulk up and you don't got to drop your nut in December. Now, again, this is for the blue collar folks, you know, that may live check to check. This ain't for the people that got a lot of money saved up or whatever. These could be for the budgeting folks who've been budgeting all season. Now is the time to start buying Christmas presents. August. Christmas in July is a cool marketing thing, but the best time to buy Christmas presents is in August. You can take that one to the fucking bank because I'm already stacking up. I've got some cool ass shit downstairs. There's fucking $20 that, you know, you read the shit downstairs that I got right now, and it literally says 1999 once was $84.99. Like I'm the king of this shit because I live very close to a Target. I don't go there for everything, but when I go there, I mean, I do damage, but damage control, not damage like, oh, I walked in and, the whole cliche about Target is everybody goes to Target and spends too much money. Like, you got to have the discipline. You can't walk in a Target and be like, walk out, oh, I just spent $300, you spend $700. Like, that used to be my thing with Costco. I used to go to Costco all the time. Spend like $800, but I felt like it was okay because it was Costco. And I'd come home, my wife would be like, well, what'd you just do? What'd you spend money on? And I'd be like, well, I just spent $800 at Costco. She said, you spent what? How much money? 800 fucking dollars at Costco? Yeah. What did you buy? I mean, I got 5 fucking gallons of mayonnaise. What do you mean, what did I buy? You make fucking potato salad in the summer, right? It's April. It should have lasted us till fucking September. And that's fucked up. Like, that's the world today. That's marketing 101. Like, they got me. Like, when I would leave Costco after spending it wasn't 800. It's probably like 500. No, I'm kidding. It's 1,200. No. So when I would leave Costco, it was the worst because I felt like I had to get gas. And then I started playing mind games with myself because, TikTok takes you down wormholes all the time. I'm leaving Costco and I'm like, Dave, you got a full tank. And I'm a little bit, and the gas is so cheap. And yeah, one buddy's in the back. Dude, Costco gas is shit. I would never put that shit in my car. Shut up. Shut up, Tim. Shut the fuck up, okay? Jesus. I went and took my lawnmower in one time. I said, what kind of gas do you put in there? Just curious. I asked the lawnmower guy to fix all my shit. And because I use the 2-cycle thing where, you mix the premix, it's already done. And I was like, yeah, I just go to Speedway. I just fill it up with unleaded fuel, And the guy goes, I wouldn't put Speedway gas in, my lawnmower. So I hope you don't. And I was like, well, is that why, it's clogging up? I bring it in every year to get repaired. You do a great job. He's like, if you didn't bring it in, it would have been fucked up. Even worse, gunk everywhere. I was just like, all right, dude, But ever since then, I've been buying that fucking canned gas. Shit, I'll tell you that. I don't know if it's making a difference, but maybe he fucking got me too. I mean, I'm not even lying. These people got me. And I'm the worst because I love spending money. They got me by the balls. But lately, I've been good. Lately, I have not been spending money because I am just on a fucking terror rage of taking all my money and investing it. Seriously, and I've told a couple people this. I am so fucking broke from a cash flow perspective. It's so bad, but it's okay because I'm diversifying assets for the good of the people. I mean, I really don't even care. As you can tell, this is kind of a new setup. Let me just explain. Let me stop touching the frickin' table so it doesn't make you sick. I'm going to be moving around a lot. I want to say I'm not trying to hide labels or anything. This is a Shure mic. Great. But what's been going on is, I move so much here. Look, the fucking table's still moving. What's moving the fucking table? Is that the fucking fan, dude? This is unbelievable. Can I just preface? It's hot as hell. We have every mic stand in the book. And this is what we're using. I'm not even going to lie, though. This is the most comfortable. This is the most comfortable. For anybody who's done a podcast, just who gives a shit? Who cares? I don't fucking care anymore, what it looks like, where I'm at. I have 2 studios. This is one of them, and the other one's right behind me. And the light's not even on. When that light's on, that's where I'm at for, the Hashmark Show, studio editing. I mean, you can hear listen. The neighbors are getting their grass cut by the service right now. It's really odd they get their grass cut on Sundays. It's Sunday, but these guys work 7 days a week. I don't blame them. Point of my story is I don't give a shit how I hold the microphone. So this is what I'm doing. I'm holding it, and I feel comfortable. I feel like fucking clean right now. You ever seen him on stage? What's his name? Freddie Mercury. The best of the best, John. He's got the mic. He's whipping it. See, that's what's great about the podcast now. Me being able to do it on YouTube all the time. By the way, with a better camera. If you go back and watch DIT season 2, episode 1, you might think that it's. We've got to move the fan. I'm gonna fucking throw up. Fucking fan. 10-4. 10-4. All right, did it stop moving? That's better. All right, so I don't even know what I was talking about. What are we talking about? Are we starting the show? We're starting the show. This is the most comfortable I am, though. I really do. Okay, that was what I was talking about. So if you go back and you watch DIT episode 1, season 2, the camera was just so bad, which was super surprising because it's a camera that came with a newer laptop. Was it laptop? I'm just kidding. And so I had let Chris from the other show. I let Chris have. I don't like this. Look at this. I'm losing weight, but look at this. I'm still fat. Look at this shit. Still fat. That's fucking society. I think I look fucking great. Even though it's 300 pounds, I can tell everybody I look fucking great. I don't know the official number I'm down yet, and I will finish my story in a second. I did not weigh in at Rick's. We have full coverage right now to talk about. But if you go back and you look at that season 2, episode 1, the camera was so bad. I had to take Chris's camera back. So thank you, Chris Ireland, CI. He is obviously the executive producer, one of the CEOs. And I'm just telling you, you're not getting it back. You need to buy your own. Expense it. I don't care. You're not getting this back. I need it. This is clarity at its finest. I kept trying to figure out if it was like the lighting or everything in the background. And oh my God, it wasn't. It was the camera the whole time, which is probably one of the reasons why I haven't done a show in a while. I mean, also, I have another job that actually pays the bills. I have a family, I have kids, all that other shit. So, everybody knows this is my real family, and this is all I want to do. Where do we start? Where do we start the show? Do we want to start with what happened this weekend? What's trending? I have to talk about what is going on first and foremost with Hashmark Sports. Okay, Hashmarksports.com. I don't give a fuck about go there. That's where you're going to get all the intel and all the info on everybody. If you find one of these shows here, I can't stand this thing moving. Here we go. Just put this right here. We're having issues. We got to clear this shit up, bro. Gosh. I want to feel like Bob Barker. That's what I want to feel like. So the next show, give me a skinnier mic so I can hold it like this, which I'm basically doing. But look, it shows off my arm muscles. There's fucking Amazon boxes and shit down here. That's so fucked up. Don't even care. Gary V. What did Gary V say it best? Gary V says, don't worry about perfection, especially as you're growing. Who gives you shit? Go back and look at some of Gary V's first stuff. I mean, it's not great. Can they not see my eyes? We got fucking problems here. Okay, we're going backwards at now. There you go, ladies. Eat your heart out. We've got so much exciting stuff going on at Hashmark that if you want the intel on everybody, go to hashmarksports.com. But let's talk about TikTok first, because one of the things that I want to do is I want to go over the whole thing and what we're doing so people understand what the fuck this is. First and foremost, FYO, Fuck Your Opinion just came out on the network. Super excited about it. This is for any of you legacy people who have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. The Beast, who does the UFC show, the guy's name is Brian Eastlick, great guy. And he has another show. He had another show. He was interviewing people, but now he's got another show. He's got another show. It's called Fuck Your Opinion. He brought 2 people in. These guys are weed whacking really close to my house right now. I'm getting concerned. These guys might be new, and they could be cutting my side. Anyways, FYO, check it out. Hashmark Sports on YouTube. That's where I want everybody to go. That's what I'm saying. Go to YouTube. Also check out our TikTok. You can go to TikTok, Hashmark Sports. Also check out DIT, which is basically almost banned. I mean, you want to talk about a fucking shadow ban account? Look at Dave Is Talking DIT on TikTok. It's damn near done. Hashmark Sports, though, however, has been good. Our TikTok department has been doing pretty fucking good. They have not been violating any of the community guidelines. even though TikTok does send the packets to us as content director and owner, I do have to read it. I don't read it though. I throw it away because I don't fucking care. But you got to be careful because they're going to get rid of your shit. And it's getting worse. It's getting worse and worse by the day. We're not here to talk about TikTok algorithms. I am here to say, though, go check them out. There's a lot of good shit there. Ricky Rib Shack Rib Review, official Rib Review is up on YouTube as well. So just go to YouTube. That's where all this shit is. But that's where you're finding it now. So why the fuck am I promoting YouTube? Is this on Spotify? I thought we took Spotify down. I thought we're not doing that until the NFL season. Speaking of the NFL season, we've got the Hashmark Show, the official show of the NFL and gambling here on the Hashmark Sports Network. But again, FYO, fuck your opinion. Brian Eastlick, Kyle, and Dylan, 3 guys that I think are going to do really good here.
Hashmark Sports. Let's ride.
Hashmark Sports. Let's ride. Hashmark Sports. Let's ride.
And if I can say this, if you haven't seen it, go to our YouTube page, check it out. You should already be here. Watch it next. I think it's the video next when you are done playing this video. It like comes up, it pops up. It's like, oh, click here. So obviously finish this out first though. 100% completion. But check it out. These are guys that are a lot smarter than me when it comes to the NFL, when it comes to the history of the NFL, when it comes to top 10 lists, when it comes to all that shit that I just don't give a fuck about. Like people talk to me all the time. What do you think better? And we did a TikTok on this. Go check out TikTok. Gale Sayers or Walter Payton? That's the fucking question that they were talking about. And here's my answer. Now I'll talk NBA greatest of all time 2 and down because there's no argument for one. It's Michael Jordan. And no, that's not because I'm, grew up in Chicago area. And let me rephrase that, Chicago land area for anybody in Chicago, especially on the south suburbs, because the south suburb people really, really, really take offense if you are not from the city of Chicago, which, by the way, the phonetic spelling is Chicaw. But they take a lot of offense that if you're not from Chicago, you're not a Chicagoan. You're a Chicagoan, but you're not from Chicago. So you got to say Chicagoland area. That's a whole other conversation. But you'll often hear me say that a lot because I'll never forget I was in college. One of my really good friends, and I'll shout out his first name, Kenny, great guy. I'm not going to say his last name. But by the way, when I did find out what his last name was, it's the only one of these that I know that's spelled this way. And I remember meeting him. We hung out, quite some time. I was doing this like kind of movie night thing in my dorm room where I would set up, TVs and music, like jazz music. Like you go to the theater, and you got like graphics up, and then you have jazz music or whatever, and the popcorn thing comes on, the lights, they dim, and then the movie comes on. Well, I would put movies on in my dorm room, I think every Thursday night. We'd all get really stoned or whatever the fuck we were doing. That's actually when I first tried pot, by the way. It wasn't until I was 18. Again, whole other podcast. But I was showing these movies, every Thursday, and it started gaining, popularity within the dorm room because the dorm room at the time, wasn't co-ed, but the next year it was. So not, we started having girls come over, and it was definitely different. But I remember meeting a guy who was from Chicago. And he's from the South Side, legit, Catholic. All these South Side guys, Catholic Chicago, they're great guys, but they're a little too intense. I always tell them, just chill out a little bit. But that's what gives these guys the edge. Like I would rather have South Side Chicago guys, and that's any level: Irish, white, black, Asian, you name it. I'm going South Side. Even though the West Side's pretty badass, North Side's got some shit. Don't be fooled by this Cubs T-shirt at all. This is. I'm a Cubs fan. Growing up on the south suburbs of Chicago, I grew up in Chicago Heights. But he reamed me because I said I was from Chicago. He asked me where I was. He goes, "Where are you from?" I said, "Chicago." "Where at in Chicago?" I go, "Chicago Heights." "That's not Chicago." I said, "Oh yeah, it's Chicagoland area." It's 30 miles south of Chicago. And, at the time, he wasn't phonetically saying Chicago right. I was in broadcasting. You study phonetics and all that shit. Basically, any phonetically spelled word, we were pretty good at it. But you knew the big ones, especially if you were in a big city. So Chicago, Chicago, and he was like Chicago. I go, you sound like you're from fucking Boston. You sound like you're from Boston. And then we got this huge argument, and we sound like Steve-O there. I was on drugs. No, anyways, we got this huge argument, and I remember me going down there and saying, "Listen, bro, I didn't know that shit was like existed. I didn't have a lot of interaction with these South Side guys. I just didn't go to Mount Carmel, Marist. I didn't go to any of those schools. I was at a public school, But Mount Carmel, ironically, was using our high school for home ice. So I understood the Catholic kind of thing. I had a lot of friends that went to Catholic schools. So anyways, Chicago, South Side guys, douchebags, but great guys. Fucking love every one of them. And, to this day, I don't talk to a lot of them, which is fucked up. I'm sure we'll get something going again. We have to. I mean, but that was that was the first time I'd met a true South Side Irish guy named Kenny, who told me to shut the fuck up because, I was not from Chicago. And he let me know that. And then technically I ended up breaking down to him eventually and telling him that, yeah, I actually am not. I was born in Maryville, Illinois, down by St. Louis. And he's like, see, you're even more of a piece of shit. So that's a great story. And again, can't say his name. All right, moving on to the next topic. That was good. That was some really good TikTok. TikTok short, we can zoom in and tell the story. That's what we have to start doing. We have to start building my story brand line. People are going to follow us.